So what is up, Africana fam? It's your girl Young Africana back at it again with another video, and today I'll be showing you guys a super duper natural looking wig install, y'all. Like this kinky straight hair is giving growing out of my scalp. It's giving I got a perm and I just blew out my hair. It's just giving everything it needs to give and more. But if you guys want to see how I achieved this flawless install from start to finish, then keep on watching. So this wig is sponsored from WowAfrican Hair. I have the HD Lace Kinky Straight and the 13x6 Lace Frontal, and the density is 150 inches and the inches is 20 inches. So as you guys can see, it comes with a comb in the back as well as an adjustable elastic band. So like I said, this is Kinky Straight, but I wanted to flat iron the hair just a bit and it didn't kill the integrity of the hair. Thank the Lord, because I definitely wanted to keep it like, the kinky texture, but just a little bit more relaxed. So almost as if like you relax your hair, African American hair, and you just kind of want to flatten it out a little bit, just because I didn't want it to be too poofy. And it came out beautiful. And for the density to be 150%, it was pretty thick, and I thoroughly enjoy that because usually 150 is like the average type of density. But with longer hair, it's a little bit less dense, so I really appreciated the hair being super duper thick. So for the flat ironing process, I'm using my Garnier Fructis anti-frizz serum alongside with my EAP heat flat iron on the highest setting, which is 450 degrees. And I'm just using the flat iron and chase method with my rat tail comb. I have the rat tail comb at the bottom, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and just flat iron it. And as you guys can see, you could definitely still see the texture of the hair, which I actually wanted. So this hair is definitely great quality, y'all, and like I'm feeling this. So right now I'm on to the closure piece, the frontal piece, and the frontal is a 13x6 frontal, by the way. So you have a lot of parting space, and right now I'm just gonna go in between the frontal and go in sections, and I'm just parting it. I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron it, then use my Cara wax stick just to press out the hair, and then using my hot comb on the hottest setting just to press out the roots so it's nice and super duper flat. And another thing I really like about this wig is that it was giving widow's peak, and I love a good widow's peak. Granted, I think naturally my hairline is kind of a little bit weird. I kind of have a widow's peak, kind of dumb, my forehead kind of big, kind of not. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I love me a good widow's peak, especially for a nice middle part. And the middle part is nice and long due to the frontal being a 13x6. So it's just chef's kisses, 10s across the entire board, y'all. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to do this until I get to the middle section of the hair. And yeah, y'all, this hair came out super duper. And now I'm going to go ahead and use my Cara wax stick, and I'm going to apply that on the hairline and then use my hot comb just to press that out so it's nice and neat. And if you're looking for that nice and neat hairline, definitely invest in a wax stick and a hot comb just so you have the flattest and neatest results, because I love me a neat install. Y'all would never see me post a messy install at all. Like everything just got to be neat, y'all. So again, I'm just using some serum just to give it the final touches of the wig, and this is how we are looking. nice and kinky. So now on to the install. I'm going to go ahead and cut some slits at my temples. You know, I have the wig laid exactly where I want it to be laid at. And I did tint this lace with the Amasleo base smeared lace tint in the color Mocha. And I only used one layer. So right now I'm going to go ahead and use my beautiful hustler. She is here on YouTube, and she is super dope. She's a super dope hairstylist, and she does wigs and stuff just like me, and she's lit. So go ahead and check her out. She sent me over some products and some goodies to try out. So right now I'll be using I believe the dirt and oil remover, which is 99% alcohol, and I'm gonna use that just to clear my forehead. And now I'll be using her adhesive, and I'm using 3 layers. So my initial thoughts on this glue is that this glue is a little bit more on the runnier side. It's not thick, which is actually kind of dope considering the fact that sometimes it'd be so hard to get out glue. But just be careful when you're squeezing the bottle, because you don't want to squeeze too much. You want to make sure that it is nice and you know, thin. You don't want too much glue on your forehead. But with the thinner consistency, it was definitely a lot easier for me to smear out the glue versus it being thick. But I will be using this glue for a duration of a couple of installs, so I can let you know exactly what this glue is about and whether or not if I recommend it. But so far, this glue does have a pretty strong grip. I will definitely wear my wigs a little bit longer again, so I could tell you guys what's the real deal of this glue, because I definitely took off this wig right after this install. I had to go somewhere the next day, so yeah, y'all. But now I'm gonna go ahead and use 3 thin layers, and you want to make sure that your layers dry in between before you apply your next layer. So now that my 3rd layer is finally dry, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lace right in front of the glue, y'all. You want to make sure that your lace or your hairline is in front of the glue, not directly on it, but in front of it, just so you know you have space to correct any errors and, you know, add glue. So I like to work on the middle section first and then go side by side. And by the way, I didn't mention earlier, this cap was a 23.5 inch cap, but I think my head is a little bit big. Like, it's a little bit bigger than that, or just wide, y'all. I don't know. But the wig was just a wee bit smaller than me, but it's okay. We made it work. And yeah, I stretched that mofo out, y'all. And it worked. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lace, and I'm using the Beautiful Hustler eyebrow razor, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut right next to the hairline. You want to make sure you're cutting as close to the hairline as possible. And the dope thing about this is that I didn't have much to do in regards of, you know, adding some more glue. Literally the only place I added more glue at was in the middle section. So yeah, that was super dope as well too. And yeah, this was just an easy install. So like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and do our little you know, detailing. And I'm gonna use a rat tail comb, and I used about 2 layers for the front piece, and I'm just kind of mapping out where the lace lies at, and I'm gonna apply the glue there and then just smear it out, and then we're going to tack the lace into the glue. And once that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and just press down the lace into the glue with my comb. And yeah, y'all, if you have any other places that you need to tack down, just go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Fantasia spritz, and I'm going to use my hand just to apply it because I didn't want it to get messy. You know, my spray just be kind of spraying all over the place. But now I'll be using the Beautiful Hustlers Ultimate Melt Belt, and I'm going to let that lay on my head for about 15 minutes. And I went ahead and did my makeup and everything off camera. And yeah, everything was just done once I took it off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you have not. Go ahead and do so. Click that bell right next to the subscribe button just so you guys get notified of when I drop my videos. And I hope to see you guys in the next video or just on my channel, period. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.